This episode is sponsored by Williams Legal Services. Did you recently get a speeding ticket or a ticket for your tints being too dark? Then Williams Legal Services might be for you. They have been helping car enthusiasts such as myself since 2016. Contact Williams Legal Services for a consultation today. Link in the description below, or give them a text or call at 647-631-5516. Hey guys, thank you for listening to the podcast. If you'd like to support the channel, buy our merch. So we made air freshener, 3D printed keychains, a flight tag, and a t-shirt. I'm actually wearing it right now. And this is what it looks like. So you like to support our cause, our channel, scan this QR code here, or you can go to visit us at groupen.club/merch and you can make the purchase there. Now let's start the episode.
Word off the street.
Yeah, okay. So welcome back to Word on the Streets. It is I, Michael. I got another guest, Lai Kei.
You're welcome.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, this snowstorm sucks.
Yeah,
and you
it's
still
snowing
come.
outside.
I'm much appreciated.
Had to do WRC to come here.
WRC? Wow, not me.
Yeah.
Skirt. Right? Do
Yeah,
a skirt on the way here. Yeah, I don't know, man. This snowstorm coming down kind of sucks. But, well, we're here now. And thank you for actually showing up because I didn't know what was going to happen, bro.
Yeah, it was snowing too much. 25 centimeters, 35 outside.
And I don't know when it's going to stop. So thank you. Thank you. Much appreciated.
Well, at least it's warm here.
It's actually heated, everything. You can wear your hoodie and stuff. But yes, Lai Kei is a friend that I met last year through CRZs because he also has a CRZ. But then I found out that he's more interesting than just a car. And I went down a rabbit hole to find out he's also a Canto-rapper, a Cantonese rapper from Hong Kong. And that was so cool too. So I was like, hey, why don't you come to the podcast? And here he is now. So yes, you want to introduce yourself a little?
Yeah, well, thank you, Michael. Like most people know me as Lai Kei from Cantonese rap, originally from Hong Kong. And also a car enthusiast since I was a kid. And I've been involving in this car culture worldwide.
Worldwide, Mr. International.
Yeah, from Hong Kong to Canada to anywhere.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, basically Chinese platform, right? Anywhere with Chinese people.
Okay. So you've been to China as well?
Yeah, originally from Hong Kong and then moved to Canada.
Okay, right away.
Around like high school, teenage, and then finished college here, working here. I'm also a part-time valet. Okay. So that's how I continue my passion with cars. Yeah.
Get close to the cars though, right?
Yeah. Just drive any car, man. Just give me the key.
I know. I mean, CRZs, bro. That's how I met you.
Yeah, I'm also a CRZ owner, right? So that's how I met Michael.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
It was so random. It was so random because it was another friend of mine. Actually, it was Matt. Matt took a picture of your car, sends it to me. It's like, oh, this could be you, bro, but you lacking. And I was like, I just got the car. Relax. and then next thing you know, I actually did meet you in person. And I was like, that's kind of cool how this all little... I knew your car before I knew you. And then the rabbit hole began.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, but that's pretty cool. So you said you came to Canada when you were high school years, so teenage years?
Yeah, 15, 16 around.
So tell us a little bit about Hong Kong and particularly the car scene. Were you already like interested in cars since then?
Yeah, I think if I was going to talk about it probably began at like 3 years old, like reading all these car magazines from my dad. And then
father's influence.
Yeah, my dad also a car enthusiast, motorcycle enthusiast.
Oh, so your dad is also...
So he's like a mechanical head, how they call it.
Yeah, like a
gasoline head car guy. And then gearhead. And then...
that took me a bit too.
Yeah, I also play video games, like Gran Turismo, Midnight Club. Going to arcade, Wangan Midnight.
Yeah, Wangan Midnight. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, a lot of car games, Crazy Taxi, anything, man.
Yeah, Wangan Midnight, now crowned the best fighting game in arcades.
Yeah, Wangan 6 RR Plus, that's the latest.
Yeah, you played it?
Yeah, so last time I went back to Hong Kong, I think like I spent like 2 or 3 hours every day just going to play arcade.
So you have the card? You got the game saved?
Yeah, the name code, right?
Yeah, dude. The last Wangan I ever played was 3DX,
I see.
and I literally played it for a week because I think after I was done playing, the arcade that had it was gone.
That was at P-Mall, probably the one.
So Pima had 3.
Right.
DX was at a place called Love Getty out in Markham. I don't know if you've been, but by the time I got into it, it's already gone because there was the P-Mall arcade was still for people that don't know about P-Mall, a specific mall out in Scarborough. They were still popular, so they kept most of it until they start phasing it out.
Yeah.
But Love Getty was like a hole in the wall. It was in Markham. It was just literally, it's Commerce Gate.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
right
Highway
now,
7 and
that
Highway plaza,
7,
yeah.
Leslie area. It's inside the actual shopping center or the office center.
You have to get in.
Yeah, not the Chinatown side, by the way, the other side. So you won't know unless you know someone that's going there, and they don't like back then too. I'm talking about like before 2010. There was no like Google Map, Love Getty arcades, whatever. It was not that. So I only play a little bit of it. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, they even have
roar through at over 300 kilometers per hour.
Yeah. Do you have fun with that, right?
Yeah. So like the thing is, like last year I went back to Asia. So firstly, I went to Tokyo and I started playing this arcade. I was like, oh, I missed this Wangan thing. Yeah. And then when I went back to Hong Kong, I did a show at Lan Kwai Fong. And then, so, earn some money, got to spend money at the arcade, play some Wangan,
Yeah.
So I bought a car in Wangan. So the special thing to me is like the new car has a license plate, HKG, right? Hong Kong.
Oh,
so
really?
When you register in Tokyo, it says TKO, I think. Or TY.
Like so depending on the region, it gives you a special plate to that region.
So that car I bought in Hong Kong was a NC1 or NC2, what is it? The new NSX.
Oh, new NSX. Okay, NC1, yeah.
NC1 with HKG license plate.
That's so cool.
Yeah, that was the achievement from last time.
This guy, his achievement. I bought a car.
Yeah, so
I bought a car on a game.
Went back to Hong Kong for a rap show, earned some money just to buy a car with the Hong Kong license plate.
You know what I find funny? You said I valet as well, part-time valet, which funds your passion. That your passion also funds into your rap career, also funds into your car passion.
Yeah,
that is so funny.
It all blends in, man.
I know, ultimately, right? Okay, so oh god, we just went off tangent again. But let me bring it back because I was asking about. Okay, so you grew up with it. You played the arcade games, and then were you able because you said you came here when you were a teenager.
Yeah, so I never drove in Hong Kong legally.
It's
no,
actually,
without Hong Kong license plate, driver license.
But then it doesn't matter. Actually, I just realized we're too old for this. They won't know. How will they know? Prove it. The thing was, did you ever attend the car meets that that are shown?
Yeah. So in Hong Kong, I actually went to car show as well with my rap performance with my other rapper friends.
Okay.
So that was like a event with the theme of K cars and EVs.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah, so joined together and they had a car show. They had car models, teach you how to wash the car properly.
Wow!
With the foams,
yeah, half naked too.
Yeah. So that's what we did. That was the car scene, and then underground. We always cruise around.
That was recently, right?
Yeah, 2024, 2023, 2022. I also went back to Hong Kong though.
But when you were a teenager, were you already into the car meet stuff yet at that point?
No, not really. Just me and my buddies in high school. We talk about Integra DC2 or EK9. That's all we talked about.
Okay, so it wasn't until
we were kids back then.
So you didn't get to interact with it, and then you came here.
And I went back and forth in Hong Kong, and then through my music, I met some of the local artists, rappers, whoever guys in the car scene, and then they just brought me around.
Okay, so you were definitely more involved now than you were as a child. Okay, and then once you got here, did you start getting into cars now? Because by the time you're 18, you can get a license and all. Right?
Yeah, well, first car was actually a pickup truck.
Cool.
Yeah, because in Asia you always want they call it 农夫车, right? Pickup truck, for farmers. And then I had a Ford Ranger, 98, nice. Lifted with 33-inch tires.
You're that guy.
And then that didn't last too long, and then I just switched. I realized, and I switched to Honda Fit.
Oh, so you had a Honda Fit before
GD3, yeah.
before even the CRZ.
Yeah, I got that GD3, the Honda Fit got rear-ended, so I got insurance money, and then we bought the CRZ.
Oh, and then you had the CRZ since
then, yeah, during college times, right? Because like that was the time with GT5 or GT6, which you can modify and then K-swap.
Yes.
So that's what I did. Like they had the spoon CRZ, if you remember, and then I did the K-swap from the FD2.
Oh, yes.
Lowered it, slammed it, so going through highways, it's just like sparks coming out. It was perfect.
Dude, I love Gran Turismo for that. They actually give you the effects sometimes. Oh, look, smooth. Dude, okay. So you had the CRZ basically since new then at that point.
Well, it was used. I bought it in Muskoka, Huntsville Honda.
Oh, okay, Huntsville Honda.
And during that time, like when the GD3 was total, got rear-ended, we're looking around GTA in Toronto, and then everything was CVT.
Oh, so you were looking.
So I was like, man, like CRZ,
sure,
you know, that has to be manual, and then we went all the way up to Muskoka to pick it up.
So when did you buy it then?
Like 2013, I think.
Oh wow! So you had this car for like
12 years.
Wow.
Long time, man.
Long term. Oh my god. Yeah. See, I love that. Like honestly, it's so nice. Hey, go back. Oh yes, you're right. You're right. You can show off his car.
Yeah, that's how it looks right now.
And you bought it bone stock, completely.
Yeah, it was all stock, like dealer certified.
No modifications.
No, everything was stock.
Look at how far it's come, eh?
Yeah, it looks nice.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Tell us about the car. Like, 12 years of ownership.
Yeah,
slowly modded it. Like, how did that all come together to become the car?
Well, that's like the way it looks right now is like the ideal look of my spec, Lai Kei spec. You know, that's how Lai Kei think the car should look like.
Okay.
Belongs to Lai Kei, right? So, this car exterior, you have the Mugen style front lip. And then you have the Pia off-road lights, license plate relocator with a hood bra, very controversial, you know.
I like the hood bra.
I love it.
I love it. I love
USDM. So and then you get the little duck lip at the back, OEM.
Yes. Yes. HPD ducktail. Yeah.
Yeah, and then ZF2 rear diffuser.
Also, okay.
If you notice, that's not the ZF1. It's the facelift.
But you don't have the white.
Yeah, because it's from a black car.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't tell, because it's all black. I thought it was just a ZF1.
Yeah. And then the rear fog, the bottom lights.
Yeah, you added that, right?
Yeah, I had to wire it with my dad for like the whole day.
I know that.
Yeah, so it took time. Talk about powertrain. You know, I have the Kakimoto exhaust from the back.
Yes.
And then mid pipe from AJ Racing, BC.
From BC. AJ made parts for the car?
Yeah, back then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so basically, I think they mimic whatever Spoon had.
Okay.
And then they
made their own
AJ. Yeah.
I gotta go and bust Uncle Benny's balls.
And then HKS intake, second gen fit intake manifold. I have Hondata as well. Clutch upgrade, buddy club short shift.
Oh, short shift kit?
Yeah.
The short shifter or the
short shift?
Oh,
short shifter.
Oh, okay.
From Buddy Club and FA5 calipers. Yeah, the SI 8th gen SI calipers.
Brakes.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah. Front and rear or just the front?
The front, and then I have the slotted rotors in the front.
Okay. And the rear just a stock CRZ.
Well, upgrade pads to
pads.
Hawk pads. HPS.
Okay.
5.0, I think.
Okay. Pretty good. Yeah. Have you tracked the car yet?
Yeah, I went to the track a few years ago, like 2 or 3 times, and then
it was good.
Good experience. Not fast enough for sure compared to all these turbo cars, but
but it's not about fast, man. Sometimes the BRZ is slow too. The CRZ, I've tracked the CRZ. It's slow, but it's so fun.
Yeah, that was the truck I was talking about.
Oh wow. Ben went to the archives.
Yeah, long time ago.
That is so.
First truck.
Did you do something to the body?
No, it came like this.
The back end looks so wide for a Ranger.
Yeah, that's like the, how do you call it? It's like, it's not like regular bed. It's like I forgot what it's called, man.
It just widened.
Yeah, just nice. 98 Ranger XLT. 4-speed manual with overdrive.
Yes, that's how it works back in it. Yes. Such a weird thing. Oh my god, that would have been so different.
That was sick. But then it drains a lot of gas, man. Like,
yeah, I bet.
back then it was $80 a tank.
Now it'd be like over 200.
Yeah,
Easily. Oh my gosh, bro.
Lessons learned, but realize I belong to the Honda game.
Yeah, Honda
I belong
gang.
to JDM.
You need the VTEC in your life.
Yeah.
Oh my lord, just going through some of your stuff right now.
Yeah,
oh,
that
wow.
was on the track.
Wow, that's even without the hood bra. Damn, you brave. Yeah, the hood bra does a lot, eh?
Yeah, hood bra is sick.
Wow.
It stands out. The car stands out. You can recognize it right away.
It's your car.
That's like it, man. Like.
I mean, again, I met you through the car. Then I met you in person. So yeah, that car did stand out. All right, buddy. Oh wow, I can't believe it. So
I mean, I can tell like the car suits the owner, and then the owner suits the car.
Car and owner, one, right?
Yeah.
Right, as one. Oh my god.
It's called in Chinese 人車合一.
Yes.
Car and human combined together.
Yes. Oh, 12 years in the making. Eh?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, do you plan on upgrading it anymore?
Well,
then?
everyone talks about K swaps.
Yeah.
Big ups to that, but it's so expensive.
Yeah.
It's basically dumping like 5 figures into a car, and then.
You know what I don't like about it?
What?
I don't like the fact that you make a hybrid car into a non-hybrid. Yes, it's lighter. Yes, it's faster. But I'm like, I bought it because it was quirky and different, and now it just became another Civic.
It's very fuel efficient for sure. Like go anywhere, you don't spend too much gas on the car.
Yeah, it's actually so good on gas. Yeah. So surprising.
I've done 5.2 liter per 100K.
I've done around the same. Yeah. All the way to auto one tank and bag. Yeah. But that's the thing, right? I want to keep that aspect because that's what makes the CRZ the CRZ, right?
Very unique. Yeah. So like originally wanted K swap, but it's not really realistic. I mean, it could be realistic if I got sponsors.
Sponsors? K-Tune?
Yeah. And so in reality, I plan to just do the camshaft swap.
Yes.
The head swap, camshaft, the rocker arms from the 2nd gen fit.
Yes.
And then do a tune on it.
Okay, so that was power mods. Now you're done with the aesthetic stuff.
NA build, that's what they call it, right?
Yeah, that's the best way to do it. I want to keep the car's originality too. Mm-hmm. If I do a K swap, if I do a K, it'll just be a Civic now. It's like, yeah, it's better. It could be 200 more, like doubling the horsepower figures, but you lose the essence of what made a CRZ a CRZ. That's my problem with it. So good. I'm glad.
I mean, if the battery is still okay, why not just keep it, right?
Honestly, the battery shouldn't die. It shouldn't. If you drive the car enough and let it charge, it shouldn't die. Yeah. You have the 2011, right?
2011.
Yeah. So maybe you need a service.
I don't know if you knew. CRZ was the car of the year in 2010, back in Japan.
I heard. Yes.
So in the Tokyo Auto Show, or basically before they call it Auto Salon.
Yeah.
That was the.
It was. I knew about that, and that's the thing. It's so good. It's so cute. It's honestly the only. I said this to them earlier. I forgot who I was talking to. It was one of the guys. I was like, "What you lose in practicality? Because 2-seater, right? You don't get.
Only for North America. Like if you go to Asia.
Oh yeah, Asia has 4-seater and a sunroof.
So actually, I'm a member of the Hong Kong CRZ club.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So last time, I went back to Hong Kong. These guys pull up in the CRZ and just pick me up.
You saw the back seat, and there was back seat.
No, I was sitting in the front, but like they all pull up. I'm a member of the CRZ club. I have to declare it. Like I'm part of the Hong Kong CRZ club. I have a badge on the dash too.
Oh, to say that you're
number
a member.
0 though.
Number 0. Why is it number 0?
His left-hand drive.
You're the first of North America CRZ. But that's the thing. So did they have, some of them have sunroofs, something I heard, right?
Yeah, like the moonroof, whatever, the glass, yeah.
Glass roof, yeah, see? But still, like, it's a coupe. That's the thing. It's not like a fit where it's 4 doors and all that.
It's very small, very tiny. So a regular guy like 5'7", 5'8" can't really sit at the back. Like the hatch wouldn't close. You have to bang your neck or like break the glass.
It would just go right through.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. For the lack of practicality that is the CRZ, you gain so much more compared to the fit because it would be compared to a fit, right? But it cars just so much. I find that the CRZ just drives better. The seating position. Do you ever notice that in the GD?
It's just very low. Yeah, the GD is just different.
It's just like, oh my gosh, everything's so high. It's like,
well, it's a grocery getter.
I know. At CRZ is too. Have you seen the seats folded down the back? You fold it down, dude. It's like 4 feet long of like space. I put a set of tires and wheels in there, 17 by 9. I threw it in the back. It'll fit. Yeah, I didn't even need to use the front seat. It fit. It was so good.
Yeah, and a lot of space. I remember moving into college to residence. I used the CRZ. I mean, it was Honda Fit first.
Okay, but then when you moved out,
it was
see, it's same, but different. It's just the only thing is because it's so the trunk. You know what I'm talking about? When you open the trunk, the bumper. That's the only thing that makes it bad. But other than that, dude.
I think CRZ is one of the last Japanese-made Honda from the dealership was being sold.
At that point, yes.
In 2012, 2013, that was the last Honda CRZ in the lineup with the VIN number start with J.
I think so because the Civics were all made in Canada.
Yeah.
The SI was North American only. The Accords, maybe the hybrids, maybe the Accord hybrid.
Yeah, maybe that.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
But I can't tell you. But I'm pretty sure you're right about that. About the CRZ facts are so fun. Yeah. We could just be CRZ nerds today and it'd be fine. Because, dude, my favorite part that I found out about the CRZ was it shared the same platform, or it came from the FN2R platform. That's what I found interesting. Do you know about that one?
The UK Civic.
UK Civic Type R. So the control arms and stuff, it's from that car, like the same measurements. And
FN2.
FN2R. So it's like the only thing we couldn't have was the K motor. Because they were trying to do something weird with the hybrid, so that's the only reason why.
Well, the IMA was originally from the Insight.
They wanted to continue it because that's what CRZ, Compact Renaissance Zero, and the Zero was supposed to be the introduction of the new beginning. And so, because the CRX was experimental, Z was Zero, and so they were experimenting on it, and that's why they didn't have the K motor.
Because they still wanted the IMA.
Yeah, they wanted to do hybrid because that was the future. The Prius already had 15 years of hybrid cars at that point. The Prius came out in 99 or 97. I don't remember exactly.
99 probably.
Yes, but the Prius was already out. And so Honda didn't have the Honda hybrid was the Insight, the first Insight. And then they didn't have anything else after that. So then the CRZ was supposed to replace the Insight and give it the hybrid stuff, which is then the Insight can be the 4-seater, the 4-door, which then competes with the Prius.
Yeah.
And then it became a whole different thing altogether. But I was told I don't know how true this is, this could be wrong. Honda of America wanted to make a CRZ SI, which would have fit the K motor in. The dimensions and everything was there. Like it could fit. There was no modification needed to drop the motor other than the subframe.
Subframe, like the engine mounts and all that.
Just to beef it up. It just drops right in. Everything just dropped right in, no modification. But the reason why they didn't was because they still had the Civic Si for sale.
And everyone was going to get the CRZ SI.
Yeah, the CRZ Si was too much money compared to the Civic Si. Because the CRZ EXL, I believe, so the top of the line CRZ, was only $1,000 or a couple thousand, like $2,000, less than a Civic Si. But you don't get 4 doors, you don't get K20, you don't get LSD, none of that. So it was kind of hard for them to stomach. And then so if they were to put the SI version of the CRZ, now you're like $30,000.
Yeah, why not get STI?
Or why not get like what was out there? Yeah, STI. Why not Evo 10? All right.
The same.
BMW at that point you can get a used E46 for half, like 20,000-30,000.
Yeah.
You have so many more options. Compared to a Honda, you're like
1.5 single cam.
Yeah, exactly. And now you're trying to introduce the K20 into it, and you're like $30,000 for a Civic, like a Civic hatch.
Yeah, people are not really interested into it.
Exactly, because I think even back then, the Civic Type Rs and stuff, the reason like the Japanese one, the EK9 and stuff, they weren't $30,000. They were like 20 something, which is like okay, I can accept that. But let's be real. $30-something thousand for a 2-seater. People have kids and stuff, you know. So it was like, it would have been so cool to see an OEM CRZ SI, but it was just too crazy, and it was just not feasible to sell.
Well, I think Mugen, they made a concept for GD3.
Yes,
right?
That was cool.
They fit the EP3 engine into it.
Yes,
right? That was the Mugen concept.
Yeah, but they couldn't do that either because if you do that, then now how you gonna sell a Civic? Because now like, oh, the fit.
Yeah,
It's so good.
But then in Europe, they have the Mugen style, Mugen RR, CRZ with the supercharger. The blue one in Japan too, limited edition. Those are pretty cool.
You can still buy the supercharger for the CRZ from Honda.
Yeah,
You,
HPD.
Yeah, HPD, yeah. But it's like, oh boy.
Yeah, that's a European.
Yeah, dude, the supercharger is like as much as the car right now. I don't know, man.
Well, you can buy Jackson Racing. You can buy the Sprintex.
Yeah, HKS made it, I believe. A turbo kit.
Turbo kit, yeah, turbo kit.
Yeah. And they're so cool. Honestly, I love the CRZ. That's like CRZ is so cool.
Yeah, it looks great.
Exactly. I wish they actually. I wish Mugen actually released the body kit, like from Mugen themselves. That'd be so cool. But
no, you gotta buy the stock car, man. You gotta buy.
The stock car only? Oh boy. No, but look, the body kit looks so cool, man. The wing too. Oh my, Matt has the wing and it just looks so nice.
Was drilled in?
Yeah, he drilled in. He did it himself because when he bought the car, he didn't have it yet.
Right.
So he's like, here's the wing I was going to put on, but I never got to put on. He's like, all right, I'll put it on. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh damn. We just went off on a tangent on the CRZ. Yeah. But okay, so you rap as well, which is the other thing I want to bring up. How did you start that side of things? Like, how did you start your rap career?
Well, like as a kid growing up in Hong Kong, like gotta be cool, like
gotta be cool.
Listening to like hip hop music compared to Canton pop, that's majority of people listen to, right? And then so I have a brother as well, an older brother. He introduced me to this type of hip hop music.
Oh, okay.
Learn English. That was like 50 Cent, Eminem. So I started listening to it, started getting into it, and then realized I have the potential to actually rap in my mother tongue, Cantonese.
Being bilingual, yeah.
Yeah, and that's how it got all started.
So when did you start it? Since you did you
start
back?
I was
back in Hong Kong.
Yeah, back in Hong Kong, like grade 7, grade 8. We go out, we do freestyle with the beat, and then eventually growing up, trying to make a song, and then coming to here, establish more. Meet more people, actually have production of music, actually release music back to the Hong Kong scene.
Oh,
yeah, okay. That's how things were.
So that's how you basically like tied your roots in Hong Kong to.
And the thing is, I'm rapping in Cantonese too. That's my mother tongue, right? So if I rap in English, anyone can do it.
It'd be like, yeah, exactly. It'd be more mainstream, but like everybody's already doing it. Which makes you stand out is the fact that you can rap in Cantonese.
Yeah, that's my mother tongue. I need to connect to people from Hong Kong and all over the world, like wherever Chinese people go, wherever these Hong Kong people are. Right, through music.
Through music.
That's
cool. Did you study music in university?
No, I didn't. Like, it's always a hobby, just for fun.
Oh, so you were always interested in music, so it was just a hobby.
Just a hobby, yeah. Just learning about the North American culture, especially coming from Asia, Hong Kong, China, right? So,
did you find it hard to like fit into the cultures?
Since when? Like, you mean like learning from Hong Kong about the North American culture?
Yeah, and then
coming here, actually realizing what's the actual picture look like.
Exactly, and then now you have to also bring back the hip hop culture into Hong Kong, right? Yeah. Like, how did that whole walk me through that whole experience?
Well, I'm rapping about what I see, what I know, and then people in Hong Kong, a lot of them have misconception about the culture. They use the name to do whatever they desire.
Okay.
Right, like for commercial purposes or
for
fame.
Streets, it's like what street?
Yeah, right. So they don't really have a good understanding of the culture, but I'm trying to do my part, right? Trying to show them the truth, what I know about my knowledge about the hip hop culture, and then mix about little car things into it. So people in Hong Kong actually listen to it, and they were like, "Oh, this guy Lai Kei from overseas, but he's from Hong Kong, and then he's rapping about all these car things. So he's cool."
Yeah, I mean, again, car cultures.
Yeah,
just bring everything together.
Or even in Hong Kong, it's more strict, right? The car culture. If you modify a car, police can stop you. They pull you over.
Yeah,
you take a taxi home.
I heard that you can't even if it's not manufacturer approved, you can't put it on the car.
No, it's just police can pull you over and they suspect you have this illegal modification. These, and then they put it on the list. call the tow truck, tow it, and then you can go to the examine center and check it out, whatever. But for now, this car is not roadworthy.
So it's just a suspicion. If they just go, I think you have an illegal exhaust.
Police has the most rights in Hong Kong.
Oh.
Yeah, well, they're the one to enforce, right?
Oh, you want? Oh my god. You just triggered. You just triggered me just now. I am so mad right now. Okay, I'm a rebel without a cause. I'm just dumb. I'm stupid. I admit to this. I like to have no front plates. That's my whole thing. I don't think the front plates look nice on the car. It makes it look like buck teeth, especially on a Series Z. I don't like it. So I keep, obviously cops are like, hey, Ontario, you need to have 2 plates. Yeah. Sorry, here's a ticket, so go fix it. Sure. You know what? On me. I chose to be this way.
Outlaw.
I chose to be an outlaw. I own up to it. Whatever. What I hate was, as I was driving, right? As I was driving, I was driving the Fit, so I'm totally legal, car stock. Great. Going. Suddenly, I see an OPP officer. We're driving together. So I'm like, oh, okay, you know what? OPP, respect them. Honestly, you don't want to get in them with anything. So I'm just cruising along with them. We're driving together, and all of a sudden, I see a truck, like a trailer. No lights.
18-wheeler.
18-wheeler. Yeah. No lights. No lights. Like, it's flickering. Like, I'll show you the video later. The light comes on, shuts off. Comes on, shuts off. Like, it's not working.
Cheap LEDs.
Whatever it is. But there's no lights, and it's 2 a.m. in the morning.
Right.
Remember this. I'm with the OPP officer, right? Doesn't even pull him over. I'm like, so I get literally like, thrown around, police harassing me for my no front plates. On me. I accept that. That's on me. But you're driving with me. An OPP officer is driving beside me. You can clearly see that truck. It's a truck, by the way, not a car, a truck with no light, with no taillights on, no brake lights, no nothing. And you're not gonna stop him to, get this going fixed and stuff. But you're gonna bother me about my front plate.
It's not the same cop, right? It wasn't the same cop.
I don't know, bro. I don't care. I'm grouping them all together right now. They're pissing me off. It's the fact that you can't just crucify me for no front plates because I didn't do anything. I'm not speeding.
Not racing.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not street racing. I'm not speeding. I'm just literally going from home to the restaurant or restaurant to home, whatever it was. And you're gonna bother me about no front plates. Oh, because what if something happened to your car and we need to identify you and we can't find your front plates? I have back plates. I have a plate on the car. It's not that difficult, bro. Why are you making it sound like if I don't have front plates, I'm gonna just die on the side of the road and no one's gonna ever find me? That doesn't make sense. But then you have this 18-wheeler, which again, in my opinion,
safety concerns.
Dude, all it takes is for one guy to doze off, not see lights, and then just run into him.
Yeah.
Big problem, and it's an 18-wheeler. He's not gonna even know. He's gonna be like, "Oh, a bump on the road. Keep going."
Yeah. Oh,
okay, whatever. And then you're not gonna stop him to get him to, do something about it. And on top of that, I'm pretty sure a truck driver is supposed to do an inspection on their vehicle.
Yeah, the CVOR, I think that's what they call it.
You have to make
register.
Sure. Oh yeah, okay,
to keep track, the log.
Yeah, right. And make sure that it's in good operations. It's in safety, liability, all that stuff, insured, all that stuff. And they're held to a higher regard. They're that, oh, there it is. I actually saw. Good job, man. Yeah, it's flickering. You can clearly see there's no light. It's just randomly coming on, right? So, why am I getting crucified for something simple as that? And he's getting away with it. And the worst part, he's beside me. The OPP officer was beside me. It pisses me off more. You're on duty. You're in the cruiser. It's not like he's driving by people and no one sees him. No cop sees him. You're driving with me. How you not pull him over? I'm so sorry. Off tangent. That pissed me off when you mentioned cops have authority. That just cheesed me.
Well, I think just in general, right? To enhance or to keep the growth of the car culture. I think their lawmakers should be doing something. To encourage the car culture. If it also impacts all the auto industry, if the car culture is more popular, then it's more car parts, car sales, more people into the culture.
Exactly. What's wrong with that?
Increase safety awareness.
Yeah. See, I would have been more understanding if they gave me a good reason, legitimate reason to have a front plate, other than what if your car gets stolen and your guy took the car and I can't see your front plate, so I wouldn't know it's you. If it gets stolen at that point. You're not gonna do anything about it anyways. But go on, right? At least give me like, oh, you had a front plate. Even though it's not the prettiest look, you like, just make me feel better about it.
Talk about it.
Yeah, sweet talk to me, like seduce me, bro. just seduce me. Tickle my balls a little. Like, at least I'll feel better. Gerdia. It's like, oh, because what if your car gets stolen? Or what if your car being involved in a hit and run? Bro, if it's a hit and run, I'm taking off all the plates. Why would it matter?
Yeah, it'll be in the garage like Fast and Furious.
Yeah, GTA, Los Santos.
What is it? The paint repainted.
Yeah. Los Santos 5-star, nah, 0-star now. How would you know? You won't. If I really wanted to go break the law, you won't find out.
Yeah.
Nothing I would. On camera. Nothing I would. I'm a law-abiding citizen. But I'm just saying, if I wanted to be, a gooner, a hoodlum, a gangster, you can't catch me. Let's be real, right?
That's true.
Yeah, so that when you said the Hong Kong police is just like had that much authority, it just nerve-wracking.
Yeah, I think lawmakers should be like looking into the current policies, the laws restricting all these car culture things.
And this change
you
it
want
up
to encourage. You want to encourage it. You want people to buy parts. You want sales.
For
the economy. Like for the culture.
Yeah, look at the economy. I'm not saying like the car culture economy is going to bring up the entire the entire GDP. But it's something.
It should.
I mean, we try to, but let's be real. It's kind of hard. Like when you're broke, you're broke. Let's be real. But yeah, that's the thing. But let me circle back to the whole Hong Kong police thing. Well, not just Hong Kong police, more like the car scene. So even with Hong Kong police having that much authority, that much power, I still see from like videos like Haggerty and all that stuff that has a showcase Hong Kong car culture.
Well, Hong Kong is like center of Asia, right? So they get all the parts from Japan, all these JDM parts shipped via Japan to Hong Kong, right? So they get the first hand of these good parts from Japan.
But the fact is that if the police can have so much like authority where they can just be like, your intake is, I think your intake is modified, and they can just take your car. Why do they still? Like, do you know anyone that explain to you why they still do it?
They think it's cool, the rebels, like they got to do it. This for car culture, police are not being reasonable.
So just do it because I want to.
Yeah, it's for status, right?
Like, rebel with all cause.
Yeah.
So again, is that too okay? But
because a lot of people appreciate the car culture, it's just the fact that police is picking on these cars, right?
Picking on these people that like cars.
Yeah, and a lot of those are like. Heavily modified, T37s,
like these wheels, bro.
And like GT wing.
It's just a wing.
I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like, it's not OEM spec. That's what they're looking for.
Which is, I don't know, man. That's a little too much. So.
So enjoy car culture when you can.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it. So are we saying?
No,
I'm kidding.
I can't say that.
Can't say that. They still there are some good cars. I did say like I met some, not even like through like needs of them, but more like just talking to some of them. They are genuinely good people, but there are some that just cheeses me to no end, and they're bothering because I don't have front plates. The car is perfectly.
That only applies to Michael.
No. It doesn't. Okay, you know what? Yeah, in this case, only me. But still, I don't like the fact that I'm not. It's not even a petty crime. Let's be real. It's not even a petty crime.
Anyways, I wanted to also discuss about like the car culture, car scene.
Okay.
In Toronto.
Oh, how does it compare to Hong Kong?
Well, Toronto, I think it's more rowdy. You go to car meets in summer. People doing burnouts, drag race.
Drag so this is where you're getting triggered.
Yeah, well, I mean, like it's good to join a car meet, but then some people they don't obey the law, and the next minute you see helicopters on top, and then you have like fire trucks ready. Like.
You don't get that in Hong Kong?
No,
like,
we don't get those in Hong Kong. No, we don't. It was only like chase, sometimes police, they have like roadblocks, they stop all these like JDM cars, or pop the hood.
So like roadside inspections,
yeah.
But they don't go to a meet and be like, hey, all of you.
They could, but like some people run away, right? Like,
oh, yeah.
And then like I'm also into like the car culture in US, West Coast, you have all these low riders.
Oh, the slabs and stuff.
Yeah, the slabs are from the South, I think, Texas.
Yes.
And then you have like the donks, the big wheels.
That's
spinners,
Florida, right?
Floaters.
Yeah.
Yeah. People who have money buy like big wheels, like
That's from the south. You're saying all that stuff, and
some like the south, the west.
because West Coast is more like I guess the hydraulic scene.
Yeah,
and stuff.
low riders. Yeah.
Low riders. Oh look,
Those are pretty cool. Yeah, donks.
Yeah. But we can't do that here.
I mean, I've seen people doing it, but like some people think it's stupid. But like, hey man, that's part of the car culture. You know, you gotta respect that.
I personally, if you do it right, because the thing about this is that's hip hop culture.
Yes.
Right. Let's be real. Like we've seen this back in 2000s. Like forget.
This is how we do.
Yeah.
The 50 Cent in the game.
Yeah,
the
his Escalade.
Yeah, with the Lambo door.
I got my Lamborghini doors on the Escalade, low pro, so it looks like I'm riding on blades.
Yeah.
It was gangster. And then even the other song, even Paul Wall, Sideways, say Sideways, right? Was it? It was about the hydraulics cars.
The slaps.
Yeah, exactly.
4-inch extended. Oh.
Yeah. Slabs, dongs, drive slow, homie. Like.
Yeah, it's all about the car culture. Right? Like in the States, it's kind of unique. People don't really talk about it.
It's a niche culture for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Slabs. And the fact that we know this is kind of making it. I feel kind of weird about it.
I mean, I appreciate car culture, any car culture, man. Like.
Yeah. Also, it's most of the time, not saying all the time. It's mainly the American cars.
I've seen like Nissan Maxima, like
I've seen that.
The most infamous,
like
Infiniti.
Yeah, this guy's famous.
Honda Accord I've seen. A lot of Buicks, Cadillacs,
Chevys. Because it was the big bodies. They call it the big body Chevys, right? The box Chevys, sorry.
Box Chevy, yeah. The Impalas.
Yeah. The G body was notorious for
and in the States, they're more into domestic vehicles. They're not really interested into like the foreign.
I mean, if you
unless you're like Jaguar or like Maserati.
Even if you look at modern now, like look at Kendrick GNX, his new album is GNX. It's the
Grand
Buick.
National, yeah.
Grand National X. It's not even the Regal. It's the GNX.
Even Tesla, man. What the hell?
I mean, hey, you like what you like and you do what you do.
Yeah,
right?
that's part of the culture, so.
I know. But do you see so we just literally went through 3 different like arrays of this. We got the Toronto car scene, the Hong Kong car scene, now
overseas,
slabs.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, right? Like the differences you spot, is there like how do they relate like in any way?
Well, it's all four wheels on a car, right?
The car, I guess. Yeah. The relating point is the car, right?
And like group of people get together, they really enjoy the car scene. They work on the cars, like. It's just like little boys playing toy cars, man.
It's just a different style for everyone.
Yeah. So.
See, that's the thing. The car culture shouldn't be always about just the cars. It should be the people that are into the car.
Yeah. Sometimes I really don't like people asking, "Oh, what's your favorite car?" Like when I talk about, "Oh, my CRZ," and then they have like higher expectations. But like, why not like F12 or like a McLaren?
Why is it not a Lamborghini?
Yeah, I think my car is cool, man. Like,
it's different.
It's unique. It's modified. What about yours? It's like you spend like $300,000. Good for you.
Oh, cool. McLaren. Nice. Oh, NSX. Nice. But me, I like my CRZ. It's cute.
Yeah. It suits me.
Yeah, because I think the car, especially in the hobby, your car should, like you said earlier, it should reflect who you are, right? If you're into, like, you don't have to be into cars. You don't have to be. But if you choose to get into the hobby, you shouldn't just like a car because of hype. It should be because it suits you and it's you. It represents you. That's what I find.
Yeah, we also wanted to talk about like the duration of owning cars, like the ownership. Yeah. Like some people are like fanboys. They like to keep the car for like 2-3 years, every switch. But do they really understand the car? Do they really appreciate, or just popping out, just to show off?
Okay, so I have a friend. He's kind of like that. But it's also because he has ADHD. I have ADHD, but his is like the kind of, I'm bored. Let me go buy a new car. He's that kind of guy. I mean, hey, I wish I had that kind of money. From what I understand is sometimes, you buy a car because you have expectations of it and it doesn't meet your expectations.
So buy GTR right away.
I don't know about GTRs. I'm on the fence about GTRs. I'm like, come sa. I like it. It's fast. Yeah. But his way of explaining it to me was, like he likes cars. He likes all cars, but you can only have so many, right? Like I wish I could own all the cars in the world, but realistically, I don't have that kind of parking space. So
Yeah, it's true.
you kind of just, but then the thing you could do is, I want this kind of car right now. So he went through a bunch of Civics, like a Type R, the new one.
I see.
So yeah, apparently the story went that he bought an FK8, modded it, sold it to buy I think something else. It wasn't a Civic anymore. It was something else completely different. It's like exotic. Regrets buying the car, sells that, buys back an FK8. So that was his story.
The same car or like the
not the same car. It was a
facelift?
different FK8.
I see.
I don't know if it was a facelift or not, but it was a different FK8. And then that was his story where it's like, yeah, sometimes you just don't think about it until you do it. And then like when you buy the car, you wanted it at the time because you didn't have it. But once you have it, you realize maybe this is not it for me.
Right.
And then so you go and think about what it is and then what is for you. And then you go buy that car back. So he went through, I think I only met him for like a few years and we only met in person once. But every time he'd be like, hey, I'm selling my car. I'm like, I'm selling my car for another car. Bro, we just talked about your car last week. I know. And then he'll buy his new car. And then a couple months down the road, he'll be like, hey, you know anyone that wants to buy this car? Didn't you just buy that car? Yes, I did.
Yeah, he's in a circle. He just keep looping.
Yeah, exactly. He went through so many cars.
I mean, if he enjoys the time being of owning that car, but I think like a couple of months is just too short of a time to enjoy it. Like even like a stock car, you know, I own my car for over like 10 years.
Yeah.
And then like I just started getting into it.
Yeah.
You know, to really appreciate what kind of car, the design, the language of it. You know, if you only have like few months or less than a year, like how do you really understand? How do you make connections to the vehicle?
See, I think that my friend's an exception to this rule because he does go through the car, and if he really misses the car, he'll go and buy it back. But he has the means to, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of people that you're referring to that just do short-term cars, I don't think those are true car enthusiasts. They're just doing it because I heard from a review that this car was good, so I bought it because...
And they have the money and effort and time to do it.
Yeah, and then they realize that, oh, it's just another car, whatever. Yeah. And then that's when they sell it. I think that's the disingenuous part about it. But realistically, if you were actually... You care about it and stuff, and you sell it shortly after, I don't think that's such a big issue overall.
Yeah, that's fine. Right. Everyone... do things differently, whatever.
And I wish I had that kind of money to do that. Oh man, tomorrow I'm buying an NSX. Oh, I don't like the NSX anymore. Oh, GT3, GT3. I want GT3 now. Oh, GT3 is not good enough, not fast enough. M2C.
M2C is actually nice.
So you like the M2C?
I mean, like when I did one time at the BMW M Fest for SF Valley.
Okay.
And then they pull up in the M2 competition, the M5s, the Cayman GT4. Those are pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah, M Fest and
it's like up north, right?
Mosport.
Oh, there's an M Fest in Mosport as well.
Yeah,
okay.
Back then.
Oh, okay.
So hosted by BMW dealership.
Yeah, I know there was one that's at somewhere north of a BMW dealership. I don't remember where, but okay. But what do you think about like modern cars?
Well, I think it's a good thing to do. You know, you buy parts. You know, you modify your own car. You make your own style. You improve safety, improve performance, and make it the way you like. You know, some people
improve safety is.
I mean, if you buy better tires, more grip.
Yeah.
Right. If you switch from OEM brake pads to street pads or racing
performance pads.
Performance pads, you know, higher temperature.
I got one for you. Steering wheels, removing the airbag.
Yeah, well, airbag is one of the safety feature, but you know, if you're okay with it, if the insurance company is okay with it,
insurance company will never know. Let's be real. I'm not telling my insurance company. My insurance company still thinks that. Well, my BRZ is stock according to my current ownership and me recording this video at this time, and it is known by the insurance company that it is stock. But allegedly, even if I allegedly have modified it, they wouldn't know. Allegedly.
Let's not talk about it.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. I feel like okay, that's the thing. I'm like.
Well, I like modifying cars. Is like from playing video games as well, right? Like started when I was a kid, all these video games, you can change wheels, you can add the front bumper, side skirt, rear bumper, exhaust, tint windows, anything, man. Like, I mean, like for our age group, I think like the car scene actually evolved a lot because instead of actually buying that part, you can do it in the video game.
Yeah,
right.
You get to see it first.
Yeah, easy access for kids or any car enthusiast, and then that promotes the brand, promotes the car model, promotes the car culture, just everything about the car scene.
And yeah, we do have a lot easier, especially with Instagram and like social media in general.
Like back then, parents' age, okay, you can go to a car scene, but how many people can actually afford
a car?
Right? Or like modifying it, like where do you get these resources? Like only from car magazines or like the VCDs or how do you call
if you can get them.
VHS, option, was it option JDM?
Yeah, I can't. I still have. I think I watched like one video in my whole entire life. I watched like one video of option JDM.
Yeah, that's like the magazine.
Yeah, I want like there's a video version of them. No,
what is it called?
Hot version.
Hot version.
Hot version is hot version I watched, but like option JDM, I only seen titles. I never.
It's the actual magazine. I think it was pretty popular.
Oh, okay. It was just a magazine.
Yeah. I think so. They have video options. It's called v-opt.jp. Back then, but I think it's from the 80s or 90s.
Yeah, I wasn't born in the 80s. Like I'll miss it, and it's not accessible overseas. I'm born here. I'm gonna see this kind of stuff.
Exactly.
Right. So yeah, man. But I think that's the problem with like the modern generation of the car scene because it's so accessible to them. Like it's just infinite options for them, and they don't know what they want yet. They think they know, and then they realize that maybe they didn't even care about the hobby. They just care because the circle they have, the friends are just like talking about
cool cars.
Yeah, they're like, oh yeah, I heard from my friend it's cool. Therefore, I think it's cool now.
Well, it's like back then the Genesis was pretty cool.
I hate it.
The BR set FRS was pretty cool.
I love them.
And then you have the FK8. They came out. They were first North American Type R being sold.
Civic, yeah.
Right. So like those were the trends.
Yeah, I mean it's good. At least it's more awareness, and hopefully, because of the awareness and because of the enthusiasm from the younger generation, we can have more cool stuff later down the road. But yeah, sometimes I wish I just hope it's all for genuine. Like I care about the genuine stuff. So I hope it's actual.
I mean, as long as we're genuine, we're doing our part. So.
And then we share that and then no hate, no fakes. I don't want fakes. I don't want snakes around. As they would say, I don't want fakes around. That's all. I want real friends only.
Yeah, genuine is being genuine is good. What about genuine parts?
Always. Hey, I have yet to buy a rep wheel. My little flex. I have yet to buy a rep wheel.
That's good for
even the CRZ has all been OEM wheels, except when I bought the car, it came with some knockoffs. As soon as I could, I took them off and put on the HPD wheels.
Nice.
HPF wheels.
Yeah, the ones you have.
Yeah, and then even now I have Prelude wheels on the car. They're the Prelude Type S.
Are they from NK?
The Prelude?
Yeah.
I had to go. I'm not sure. I had to flip it over. But it's from a Prelude. It's from the BB6 Type SH Prelude wheels, and I went there. Okay, so
16-inch.
And then even on the BRZ, it was stock wheels, and then I went work wheels, and then I went TEs now. All right, so it's been genuine. Oh,
how wide are the wheels? The TEs?
18 by 9.5.
On
265 tires.
I see. Pretty beefy.
Yeah. I'm big boy. And now maybe this year. Yeah, see, look right there. Those are the wheels I have. See, OEM, bro. I don't have a rep wheel yet. I actually wait. My Jetta had. Is Super Speed considered a rep wheel? It had Super Speed on it at one point. For one season, and then I got gram lights on it after.
Yeah, gram lights is probably more expensive.
Oh yeah, but I had super speeds at one point on this Jetta, and that was it. And everything else has been either OEM or
genuine aftermarket.
JDM stuff. Yeah. Hey.
Hey, I'm just saying, man.
I'm a real one, okay? Hey, don't call me out like that. Damn, bro. My guy out here trying to end my career, bro.
Genuine parts only. 淨係買正版
Yeah, no fan here, okay? Damn. My guy out here is like, yo, are those reals? What are those?
How do you know? How do they know?
Oh, no. Got me. Hey, yo, this guy unwraps. Oh, my God.
But I mean, like, that's one way to get into the car scene, right? Like, you go to car scene, you see, like, younger people, you know, they just do plastic dips and, you know, LEDs, you know. I mean, that's one way of modifying cars, but, like, that's how you start, or that's how they start. I didn't start that way, but I'm just saying.
I mean, hey, you know,
Welcome to the car scene.
Actually, I mean, to be fair, right? Like, if you're broke, but you want to be a part of it, then you do stuff.
Welcome.
Right? Yes, but you know, like, I just don't like it when people. What I don't like is when people modify the cars for the sake of I want people to see me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let me add those eyelashes on my head, like, so it's unique, so it's different, so people can see.
Yeah,
me.
more for the car girls.
Yeah, not even, dude. Guys do it all the time. The monster, you know, the monster 3-claw thing.
Yeah.
That's not a girl thing. That's a Kyle thing, bro. That's Kyle, like, whoa, monster, whoa.
Yeah, I've seen those. A lot of them on the Kia Optimas.
Wow, this guy's calling out those guys. Hold on. Like, he out here making yo like, yo.
That's what I observed, man. I'm just saying, like.
Yeah, it's okay. I remember the funniest thing I saw was like this Hyundai.
Yeah.
It just had like a random snake on the door.
The Gucci snake.
Is it a Gucci snake? I don't know what it is. I just see a snake.
Yeah, it's high end. Automatically, if you put the Gucci snake, then you.
That was so lame,
Yeah,
bro.
price tag.
Bro, the car's stock. I just see the snake on the side of the door, and I'm like, "You like snakes?" Like, you know, like. Oh, well, I guess it is the Gucci snake. Yeah. Yeah. I couldn't understand that part. Like,
only if you're bougie enough.
If you're bougie enough, you shouldn't be in a Hyundai. Bro, if you're bougie enough, why is it on a Hyundai? See, at least, what is that? That's an Audi, right? That's an A4.
A4, yeah.
At least it's on an Audi. At least it's on a foreign.
On a Swift.
Brother, why? Why are we here? But that's what I'm saying. Like, stuff like this kind of makes me question, like, you know,
how true of a car enthusiast you are.
Yeah, right? Like, that's the stuff. Like, honestly, if people, like, you know, get aftermarket rep wheels, like, let's just say they actually buy the fake Volks. Yeah. Like, T37 fakes are all over the place. They buy that, but then they plastic dip the car. They put it on lowering springs, cheap lowering springs. At least there's the enthusiasm of, I want to make this car cooler, unique. Yeah. Maybe this is the same idea. It's cool. So I put it on the car. But at the same time, it's like, what's the difference between this and just putting a Nike sticker on your blank t-shirt? You know, like, what's the difference?
Yeah, you said that right.
It's like, what's the difference? Like, and Nike's cheap, so cheap. Sorry, cheap. I like Nike. That's why I don't want to say they're cheap. Like I'm saying, they're affordable, right? Like the sticker just cheeses me to no end. One example, but
well, that's like an easy mod for some people.
Put flames on it then. I'd rather have them go to Walmart, fake vents and stuff. At least be like, okay, you know, you know, like when you're in school, you have that special needs kid. He drew his name for the first time. Oh my gosh, he wrote his name. So good.
Proud of you.
That's the same effect with the fake hoods, the vents and stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
This is just straight like, what's wrong with you? Oh, Gucci snake. Try to be bougie when you're on a budget. Stop, please get help.
Yeah. So on the side, I also have like a toy car page. So yes. I sell toy cars at like toy shows, you know, at like car meets, you know, like that's what we're looking at right now.
Yes.
So I mean, it's like affordable price. And
he's plugging himself right now, just like
that's one way of like spreading the car culture, right? To continue
the toy cars, the Hot Wheels.
Like
stuff.
You mentioned earlier, like okay, I want to own this many cars, but like I don't have space. So one way of achieving that is to own these many toy cars.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna ask a question here. If I'm into just toy cars, does that make me a car enthusiast?
Well, that's part of it.
Yeah. So I could be a car enthusiast if I collect Hot Wheels.
Well, yeah, Hot Wheels, all these car models, right? Like, why not? Or like it's a toy is for any age. Although the package shows 3 years old plus.
Yes.
But it's for all ages, man. Like,
so it's still, you would still consider them as car enthusiasts.
Yeah. How often you own like a Zonda?
Let's be real.
How often you own a Hummer?
I have yet to see a Zonda. Wait, no, wait, was it a Zonda?
A car show maybe, like the international car show.
No, I think there's one local. It's purple, but I don't remember if it's a Zonda or Wyra.
I see.
It was a purple carbon fiber.
Pagani in general.
Yeah, it's a Pagani. I just don't remember if it was a Zonda or a Wyra. Is it Wyra? Wyra. Okay, so I have yet to see a Zonda in real life then.
But like owning, like playing with toy cars, that's one way of owning various types.
Okay.
So, sometimes I want EDM.
Okay.
So, Citrons.
Lai Kei thinks if you like Hot Wheels and you collect Hot Wheels, you are also a car enthusiast.
Yeah. Hot Wheels, Matchbox, Tomica, any other toy cars. As long as you're a fan of toy cars, I'm supporting.
Okay. So you're still a car enthusiast under his books.
Maybe now you can't afford the real car, but you can afford a toy car to start with.
The enthusiasm's there at least. Yeah. Okay, so therefore you're still a car enthusiast as long as you're actually liking the cars, not just to flip it for $10 each.
They're worth some money.
I know there is money to be made there. Just
Yeah, but just don't overprice.
Don't do that. Yeah, don't overdo it.
Yeah, fair price. Fair deals. You buy more, I get you a better deal. That's it.
Yeah, hustler out here. My guy just plugging himself again. Hustling, bro. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well. Okay. I think this is about the time. So, any last words you want to mention?
Yeah. Thank you, Group N, and I want to re-announce my toy cars, and we're gonna do a lucky draw.
Oh, okay. So Lai Kei has bought some giveaway stuff, and if you want to,
you gotta follow Group N, the Instagram page, and then my toy car page. It's called Toy Car Boulevard, Toy Car BLVD, and then we'll pick the lucky winner for a Porsche keychain, and then also a money clip. Oh,
the Porsche keychain's a hard one, dude. Oh my gosh. And what's that one? Wow, that's interesting. I've never seen this. Yo,
yeah, only if you follow both pages, you gotta leave a comment, and then we'll pick the lucky guys.
We'll put the description in the comment in the video below, so you can remember all that, and we'll probably make a post on IG.
Toy Car Boulevard.
Yeah, wow, I didn't know they made a money clip.
That's what I'm saying, man. I'm like, besides having all these realistic toy cars, these toy cars are pretty cool as well. That's part of the car culture. I mean, I only have one post right now.
Yeah, okay. But, you just follow the page and you will get to enter for the raffle for these two.
Money clip and the keychain.
Dude, honestly, the Porsche clip is so nice, bro.
So you're gonna you gotta follow my page and put a comment. We'll do the draw.
All right, sounds good. So I guess, so that's the end of this episode. So please like the video if you actually did enjoy the video. Subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell to be up to date with us, and I guess we'll see you guys next time.
No more announcement.
One more?
One more about rap music, about Lai Kei. So in 2025, we'll be dropping this new EP.
Oh, you're dropping it?
Yeah, with few guys. So guy from New York City, guy from California. We're gonna do a joint EP. We're gonna release it for the worldwide Chinese.
We should.
For 2025.
Do we just follow your Lai Kei page and you can get all that information, or is there a special page?
I mean, yeah, you can follow my page. I'll make an announcement later on, but
okay,
it's coming up.
It's coming up
for 2025.
I was surprised that even happened, but you know what? That's cool, bro. Why didn't you say anything earlier?
I'm trying to focus on this car culture, but know me as Lai Kei. I also have another hobby, things. Doing rap music.
Again, I mean, if it is, it is, right?
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, bro. Well, anyhow, I'll see you guys next time.
See you later.
All right.
All right, thank you, man.